Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a full-blown get ready with me using all affordable makeup. And today I'm really excited because I'm going to be featuring the Milani X Juicy Jazz holiday sets. Super excited to be talking about these and they look absolutely stunning. So I'm excited to create some magic with these. So let's just go ahead and get right into this face because I am ready to transform from this to some full glam. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to go ahead and do is take my favorite affordable face moisturizer. This is the e.l.f. Holy Hydration SPF 30, and I like to apply this right before I do my brows, which I have no brows on today, so I'm really starting from scratch, just because I want to really moisturize my face as much as possible. Also apply that added SPF, which is always essential. It is so important to get a really good hydrating moisturizer right now, and you guys can see how hydrated the skin looks, but it's okay because it is going to absorb into the skin. That's why I like to do this way before I go in with any complexion products, just because I have time for it to sink in. So now I'm going to be taking my current favorite brow pencil. This is the Araceli Beauty Bébé pencil in the shade Soft Black. This has been my go-to. It is so amazing and it retails for $14. You can find this on Araceli Beauty's website. This is Latina owned and I've just been obsessed. All I use to do my brows. So the brows are done and now we can move on to, what do we move on to first? I kind of want to do the eyes first and then move on to the complexion. So let's go ahead and do the eyes first because I'm super excited to try out this collection, Milani with Juicy Jazz. It is absolutely beautiful. I love what they did with these two palettes. I think they look so stunning. I typically always go for these tones because I just love a good neutral palette, but I think today I kind of want to play with something a little bit different. So I'm going to be using the Rising Star collection, and in here you do get a palette, a lipstick, and some highlighters. You guys know Milani has some of the prettiest products. These just look like an absolute dream. I'm going to start off with this transition color right here, and I'm going to be applying that all over the crease just to kind of have a base. Ooh, that color is really nice. Once I've applied that, I'm gonna go ahead and take this matte purple shade, a much deeper shade, and we're gonna make sure that we really go in softly with it. And then of course, I'm just gonna go in with a big fluffy brush and further blend everything out. And now I'm gonna be taking the lid color. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and start off with this really gorgeous shimmery shade right here. And I'm going to be applying this all over the lid. The fact that it's a little bit of like a duochrome eyeshadow, like it picks up like light pink, but in some lighting it looks like it has like those purple reflexes in there that just looks so stunning. Then I'm gonna go in a little bit of the medium tone shimmer and I'm going to apply it the midsection of the eye. Then I wanted to go in with the shimmer in the end, but I think I just want to wrap the look up with a matte. So I'm going to be taking the deepest matte in the palette, this really deep purple, and I'm just going to be applying it right here. I feel like right now during this time of the year it's like go big or go home, just because it is the holidays. This is when you can go all out with any type of sparkle. You guys know I personally love a really good eyeshadow wing, so because I didn't go in with this color for the eyeshadow on the end of the lid, I'm gonna use it as my wing and I'm gonna see how it performs. Because it just looks like a really nice deep color that would look really pretty as a wing. So I'm gonna take it. I really like that wing. It just looks so nice, and if you're up close, you can see the little like glittery effect. I'm so happy that I decided to do them because I definitely do think that they just kind of elevated the look a little bit more than what it already was. Now we can move on to our complexion. I'm gonna be taking the Rice Primer and I'm going to be applying it all over my face just because I want like a nice like soft velvety consistency. This is another one of my favorite affordable finds. You can find the Rice Primer at your local Sally's. I'm gonna be applying the Maybelline 4-in-1 Perfector. I reviewed this and I really liked how it looks. So I'm gonna be using this again for my complexion, and then we're gonna be going in with concealer. So this one is in the shade Light Medium, and I have a full-blown review on this if you do wanna watch it. So I'm gonna be taking this brush right here. This is the Real Techniques 200 brush. This is a recent find of mine. I got it from Target and I have been so in love with this brush. It literally applies the foundation so amazing, but also gives you such a flawless finish to the foundation, almost like you have airbrush results. So I've been really enjoying this particular product. You can find that brush at Ulta or at your local Target. I will have it linked down below for you guys, but I highly recommend this brush. So I'm just gonna be applying it all over. Now, this 4-in-1 Perfector by Maybelline is really great if you want very light makeup coverage. You can also use it as a primer. You can also use it like as a concealer. It really can be used for anything because it's a multi-use product, a 4-in-1 product that just works great with all different types of applications. I saw that Maybelline came out with the 4-in-1 Perfector for oily skin, this matte one. I was like, thank you. There's no right or wrong way to use this. You can use this as a primer, as a first base if there's a lot of things that you want to cover, and then go in with your foundation. It'll work great. For me lately, I've been really liking just using it alone. I feel like it really does the trick on my skin and just gives me really pretty results. So I am going to apply a little bit more just because in certain areas I do need a little bit more. I will say one thing, if you do have like dry areas, like for example, my nose is a little bit dry, it does cling on a little bit of your texture if you do have dryness. So I would recommend this product for oily skin. Now, if you do have dry skin, definitely try out the Maybelline 4-in-1 Perfector Glow Makeup. You'll probably like this a lot more. So now that we have that, I'm gonna go in and apply my concealer. I'm just gonna be taking my Kokie Cosmetics sponge. I love this sponge. I always rave about the sponge. I'm gonna be using the Beauty Creations Flawless Stay Concealer. I really enjoyed this concealer. I did a wear test on this and you guys saw my thoughts. I thought it was really nice. Less is more with this product, so I'm only gonna be applying it right in these little areas. And I think I'm first gonna focus just on the under eyes, and then I can go ahead and take some on the nose and just apply whatever else I need. So I'm gonna blend it out with my sponge. And I like this product because it is very hydrating. So it works really well on my under eyes. I mentioned in my review of the 4-in-1 Perfector that I didn't really like how the Perfector worked on my under eyes as concealer because it is matte and I have dry under eyes right now. It just was not happening for me, which is why I kept saying in my review that if you have dry skin, I don't recommend this 4-in-1 Perfector to you at all because it will definitely make those areas separate because this is a matte product. And then I'm just gonna be using my favorite NYX Cosmetics Can't Stop Won't Stop in Bright Translucent with my e.l.f. brush to set the under eye. I've been preferring to use a pressed powder over loose powder to set the under eye just because I'm able to really press that product into the skin as opposed to just letting it sit there and then getting cakey and just looking super dry on the under eye that's already dry enough. And then I'm gonna do the other eye with my little brush. Another favorite, so this is actually the matching brush to the foundation brush. So this is the concealer brush, this is the 210. These are both amazing finds. And I'm just going to be applying this right on the under eye with the brush, really pushing that product into the skin and having it become one with everything else that we have already on. One thing that I like about the 4-in-1 Perfector that I'm now noticing using it with concealer that isn't the same product is the fact that just because we went in with a brush to blend out the concealer and a sponge, it's not causing the product to separate. I'm just gonna be taking, again, powder. You guys can see I have hit pan on this. That's because I use this powder for the under eyes like every day. So now I'm gonna be taking another product that I recently have started using as a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury Contour Wand. This has just been so viral and sold out constantly. They also have like a blush that's been sold out a lot. I want to try it out. I think it's called Pinkgasm. But But if you don't want to spend 30 something dollars, there is some alternatives at the drugstore. This is one of them. This is the Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer. It has like that similar type of applicator, but also I feel like this one applies super pigmented and blends easily like the one by Charlotte Tilbury. So I'm taking this in the shade Hazelnut. So what I do is what you would do with a Charlotte Tilbury, and it's just kind of dotting it right here. I have a little pimple right there that's drying. And here, like so. I just do 3 dots because I don't want it to be too intense, because this is a very pigmented product, but it honestly blends really well and adds such beautiful warmth to the face. So I really like it, and I actually kind of like this a little bit more than the Charlotte Tilbury contour one, because I feel like that one just looks a little too natural. Like you can't really tell. And maybe if you want a very, very natural contour, you'll love that. But if I'm gonna contour and spend 30 something dollars, I want something where I can see the contour, you know what I'm saying? But I love Charlotte Tilbury products, but I just think that you can find alternatives for it at the drugstore. And then I'm gonna blend. And I'm just taking an LA Colors brush, which I purchased at Walmart. This one is the large blush brush, but I love using this to blend out my face contour or bronzer, because it's just so fluffy and I feel like it really gets into these crevices of the face and makes everything melt in so nicely. Okay, so I quickly went off camera to film a TikTok on this blush actually. So I saw Michaela on TikTok talk about how this blush is a dupe for Pinkasm, and I was like, let me go get this. So I purchased this, it was like $4. This is in the shade Peach Bums, and I already applied it on one side and I really, really love it. And by Pinkasm, I mean the Charlotte Tilbury blush wand. And I really like how this $4 blush looks. It looks so pretty. Like it gives like such a natural, effortless glow and blush effect. It doesn't look really extreme or dramatic. So I'm gonna be applying it on this side. You can apply it directly onto your cheek, or what you can also do is take a little brush and apply it on the brush and then apply it onto your cheek. I'm just using my e.l.f. putty brush. I love this putty brush to apply any type of cream formula. It just applies it so perfectly onto the cheeks. And then something else that I've been really enjoying doing lately is taking a contour stick. This one is the one from NYX. This is the Wonder Stick, and I'm just gonna be taking the lighter shade right here, and I'm gonna be using that to kind of clean up the blush and just kind of like sharpen it a little bit. I can just go in with any brush. I'll just take the small concealer brush, and you can just blend it right into the rest of the product. But you guys can see how it cleans it up really nicely compared to this. And typically for me, when I use a powder, it just still like stays really intense and obvious. So I just prefer something like this over going in with a powder. Especially if you do have dry skin, you may like this technique a lot better. So that's why I would recommend it. Now what I'm gonna do is I am going to go back into the palette. So I'm gonna be taking the shade that we first went in with, this really nice mauve matte. I'm just gonna be taking my brush and just blending it over here on the lower lash line. I feel like this just kind of makes the eyes pop a little bit more. Okay, so I'm just taking the highlighter from the bundle. This one is in the shade Spark Plug, and it's a cream and powder highlighter. So I'm gonna be taking this color right here and just applying it right there, just very lightly. One more thing that I've been really into lately because of TikTok, that is using the NYX Jumbo Pencil. They used Milk, but I like to use Cottage Cheese because this one has a little bit of shimmer. I feel like Milk is a little too dull on me. On the bridge of the nose, the tip of the nose. And then we're gonna remove the lip balm that I have on so that we can do our beautiful lippy, which I do have a lippy here from the bundle. This looks stunning. I am a huge fan of Milani lippies, so I know this is going to be amazing. It comes in this nice like crayon form. This is the matte lip crayon in the shade Can't Even. You could use this as a lip liner if you wanted to, or just straight on the lips as the full blown lip color. Feels very nice and moisturizing. It's a very, very wearable color. So you can wear this for an evening out or just running errands during the daytime. So now I'm gonna take one more product because I do wanna take this lippy to the next level just because it is a holiday season lippy. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the new Maybelline Bronze Lifter Glosses. I'm gonna take this one in the shade Gold, and I am just going to apply this almost like as a lip topper. Just very lightly. I feel like this shade Gold just kind of like takes everything to the next level. Okay guys, so this is the full look using all affordable products, and I am so happy with the Milani Juicy Jazz collection. It is absolutely beautiful. Honestly, the perfect collection for the holiday season at such an affordable, amazing price, which you cannot top that. Congratulations to Juicy Jazz. She really did the damn thing. A fellow Latina, so happy seeing Latinas shine and women shine all over because it is amazing. It's a true testament to their hard work and dedication, everything that they do. And to partner with an amazing company like Milani, that's the cherry on top. So I hope that you guys enjoyed watching this video. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. It definitely helps me out. Lets me know to continue doing these type of videos for you guys. I think that's all I have for you guys. So don't forget to stay safe, stay blessed, and stay beautiful. And I'll be seeing you guys very, very soon for a brand new video. Bye guys.